Yo, what up, YouTube? I'm out here sitting by the pool, chilling. And I was just thinking about, man. I was just saying, well, I was just thinking about. I know, I like do a lot of wishful thinking. So, shit, let's think out loud. If you won a Powerball, what would you do? I know what I would do. I go buy me a whole subdivision. What's good, Darian? I go buy me a whole subdivision. I buy me a whole subdivision. I mean a big one, like a big horseshoe, and I build a bunch of houses on that subdivision. Cause land is pretty cheap in Mobile. I buy me a whole little subdivision, like a mini town, or like people who I like fucking with, and I was living at You know what? I didn't, but I did. You know what? I did. You go to that site. You got writers and everything. I did go on that site. I like that. What up, Day Lunic? Like I say, I'm gonna tell you, that's an untapped market. Black people who like comic books and stuff like that. What up? Why does my name matter? Edward here, what's happening, player? Yeah, I did check it out. And I'm telling you something, Darren. That's an untapped market. Black folks who like comic books. So that's I like what you did. Matter of fact, hold up. Well, I can write, but sometimes I get too lazy. I'm be wanting to write, and hopefully this phone don't cut off. I see where this phone is draining quicker than my battery can charge. I'm hooked up to an external battery, and I didn't fully charge the phone up, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to talk today. But yeah, content, hit me up, man. I don't mind writing or whatever. We need a movie of African gods. You know what? I got so many things I want to do. The black tax is on the back of my mind. For one, I was riding out with a friend of mine here in Dallas. He might show up on his video feed. We were talking about how ungrateful black people is. You can go out and work hard for black people. What up, Jigga man? You go out here and work real hard for black people, and they still won't give a fuck. So that black tax, that's something I would love to see, and I'll probably have to be the one to do it. But I just don't think I'm in a position to do it. I got so many other things I got going on. I'm more interested in fuck with that real estate than the black tax. I know that black tax be the easy way to do that real estate, but I don't know. I don't know. Like I say, a lot of black people, they not gonna support shit. But yeah, if I was subdivision, it's a I have a bunch of empty houses in my subdivision, and like for people who come and visit, they got a whole house they sell. And some empty house I would have, like let's say I want to have a cookout or a party. I have it at one of my empty houses. That way, shit. When I don't feel like being bought, I go back to my own goddamn house. What up, Sissy Crispy? Well, it's a random topic. I just like, what if you won a Powerball? I would buy a whole row of empty houses. Would I have live-in tricks? As a youngster, I would have had live-in tricks, but I wouldn't have a live-in trick at all. I don't give a fuck about a piece of pussy like that for real no more. Shit, I'd be chilling. I wouldn't have live-in tricks. I really wouldn't. Now, if you come to, I'm 24 years old, I would have had a big old house with a bunch of whores. I have white whore, black whore, Puerto Rican whore, Cuban whores, motherfucking African whores. I have every flavor whore you can think of. Tall, skinny, short whores. And then, like, depending on what I feel like that day, I say, hey, man, it's a come on in this room and come in this room and do your motherfucking job. Come in this room and give me some of that pussy. What up, Music Fortune? But I think even after a while, that shit get old too. That's why I say the whores. I'll be the fucking trick. Yeah. If I was you caught me in my 20s, yeah, I would have been like, yeah, I have every flavor whore it is. Light skinned, dark skinned, tall, short, thick, skinny, long hair, short hair. Cause men like a variety, like a buffet. So if I feel like fucking that day, I go and get on the job, bitch. But yeah. Oh, I would do a college thing. I mean, all right. Let's for a good. The biggest Powerball in history was 1.6 billion. So let's say you hit that whole Powerball by yourself, 1.6 billion. I would do a lot of scholarships. I would put out a whole bunch of scholarships for nursing school, a whole lot of scholarships for medical school. I would do a whole lot of scholarships for law school. Really, science, technology, engineering, and medicine. I would shit. I just build a fucking school, and I throw out a lot of scholarships. Have a build up my own wing up at USA College. That too, linear tech. This is what I would do. I would build a whole subdivision, friends and family, everybody who I like fucking with, right there. I go buy me a brand new Acura. I like Acuras. I buy me a brand new Acura. I have a charger. I'm gonna get me another one. This charger is supposed to have like 8 charges, but I think I'm gonna go and see what a fast charger go for. Cause my car slow charges now. That's why I went about charging. My car is slow charges. Yeah, but I would buy me a brand new car and I drive cross country. I sure would. I stay else. I go see all these cities. I go see Las Vegas. I get in my car. I might drive. I might get in my car. Then, like, by you being mega rich like that, let's say I might drive to Miami. I might stay in Miami for a week. I don't think I'll ever want to live in that place. My sister, she stay outside Miami. I just don't like the feel. Florida is a pretty place. But I built a new house. I built a whole subdivision, P Capes. I built a whole subdivision, friends and family. I had my kids living right across the street from me. I had my mama staying next door. I do that. My friends, shit, bam, bam, all up the street. And then I have empty houses. Let's say I built like 50 houses. I have all my friends and family in them houses, and I might have about 10 houses that's just empty. And when people come to visit, let's say a friend from out of town come to visit, they come and visit. They got a whole house and a car. What up with you, man? They got a whole house and a car, so they got their own space. So let's say Jimmy came to visit me. Jimmy have a whole house. Him and his wife got the whole house. Him and his wife and kids. They got 2 vehicles. Go drive. You got Google Maps, so go on get it. And then, like say, I have empty houses, big empty houses, like for entertaining. Like if I want to have a barbecue or something like that. I would put 2 empty houses side by side. I mean, these be big houses too. 2 empty houses side by side, have a barbecue. And shit. Like let's say you got friends come over and they eat too much or drink too much. Well, guess what? Go up there, we got empty rooms. Go to bed. Don't drive home. You're drunk. Don't go home. And like I say, and by me being rich like that, I wish I did hit it big. Yeah, campaign celebrities. I don't. You know what? It'll be. I'm gonna tell you what the black tax would do. The black tax would actually protect celebrities, because, like I said before, as a people, I'm gonna have to go and do a video on the black tax. I know how to edit. As a people to my Oprah Winfrey, when she rich, Oprah Winfrey got about $3 billion. As a collective whole, we got $3 trillion. So as a group of people, we actually 1,000 times richer than Oprah Winfrey. It'll take 1,000 Oprah Winfreys to equal up to the black community. So what that would do, The black tax actually protects celebrities, so if people wouldn't have to ask celebrities to do this and do this and do that, because we can do it ourselves. And like I say, we can build a black Hollywood. So if I hit the Powerball, I would put into I would invest my money in building up a black Hollywood. And by building black Hollywood and in building up a black Hollywood, shit, now you put more money back into your own pocket. So these actors who get blackballed, guess what? You free to be yourself. Come over here and work with Black Hollywood. Bill, like I say, we always do shit better. That exactly, Edward Hill. I really believe that Oprah Winfrey and people like Denzel, they really would want to speak the truth, but they can't. They really can't. Like that. Denzel Washington got a new movie, Equalizer. What up, Jason? Equalizer coming out. Who you think is making it possible for him to be the equalizer? Us or the white man? All the Denzel Washington movies, you can count his movies. How many movies actually was put together by black people or white people? So Denzel can't really speak the truth. Oprah can't speak the truth. But if you had the black tax as a whole to come down, and black people, even if a black person was a coon, they would have to speak the truth or face punishment. Um so like I say, let's say, hey, Oprah Winfrey, she speak the truth, and people say, well, why would you say that? Yeah, the black Oscars. I mean, I don't really care about the Oscars, but let's say we had a award to where we wanna have our own movie awards. I would do something called the Pyramid Awards. Fuck it, the Pyramid Awards. So when black people go out there and they go out and do good, guess what? We give them a golden pyramid or whatever. We give them a pyramid. The Black Pyramid Awards. Fuck an Oscar. And if you look at the Oscar is really based off Egyptian. That Oscar statue was based off of Egyptian. I forgot the name of the god. It might have been Ptah. But that was the Oscars based off of. A lot of white stuff is based off our own African images. Yeah, we don't. Well, that black tax actually it wouldn't take that much investment. And like I said, the black tax, see in the Tulsa fund, you look at it, you investing. The black tax, like, no, man, you put this money up and we doing for ourselves, and we not saying what's in it for me. I'm not looking for a return. I'm not saying that the black tax can't be monetized. But like I say, you just put up your $5 because you want to see black folks do good. And like I say, within 4 or 5 years, you will see a real change. Within 4 or 5 years, you will see black movie theaters, black hotels, black whatever you want to see, black hospitals. That's why I don't really care nothing about the Masons. You look at the white Masons, they build hospitals, they build hotels, they build a lot of stuff. Black Masons, all they do is sit around and get drunk. Get drunk and try to fuck some. It might be Osiris. What up, Dame D? I might not be able to be long because I see my battery's still draining, but I'm going to go on Amazon and see what a fast charger might run me. I'm gonna do that. J Doe. But yeah, I would love this. Like I say, if I hit the Powerball, that's one thing I do. I build me up a nice little subdivision. How hot is that? It ain't hot today. Well, it was hot earlier. It was hot early, but I'm sitting in the shade. I'm out here by the pool, so I'm chilling right now. That's what I'm doing. I know you're a fat. Is it hard on your body? No, not really. Not really, Dame D. And speaking of UPS, let's say we had a black tax. We could have our own. We could have our own delivery service. I do need a new phone. I do. Sometime this summer, when I get my money game back, I'm gonna get me a new phone. I'm gonna keep this phone as a data storage device. But yeah, I do need a new phone. This phone, yeah, it's about time for a new one. It is time. Yeah, it's so true. But until then, I gotta rock out with this one. But but not just that. Let's say even my car is slow charging, so I'm gonna see if it's my alternator or something like that. But as a, I would build a Black History Museum in Mobile, and what I would do if I had a Powerball, I would go towards trying to teach real conscious knowledge in the South. Like I say, what's gonna really be the game changer? Yeah, I do. Don't worry about them coming to Tampa. When I do come, I ain't gonna let you know. I ain't gonna let you know because I know you on that gay shit. But like I say, when Alabama, Mississippi, places like Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, when them places become conscious, it's gonna be game over. Texas, for the most part, I ain't gonna say Texas is conscious, but Texas is more conscious than the rest of the South. Texas and Georgia is more conscious. Right, Bobby. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we can drip. We could do our own cryptocurrency. Shit, we call the motherfucker the black dollar. They know Egypt and Africa. The white people be on wishful thinking. Matter of fact, I was on a boat one day and it was one of them shows by Egypt, and I just started laughing. The white dude looked at me like, "What's so fucking funny?" I said, "This shit looks ridiculous. You got Egypt, which is in Africa, and you got all these white people who speak with Scottish accents playing Egyptians." Like that movie, The Gods of Egypt. I had went and watched it. I'm gonna tell y'all. I might put in the description box when I get through. Go watch The Gods of Egypt. Not the whole movie. Go watch The Gods of Egypt. It's a clip with the guy that played Black Panther, Chad Boseman. He played the Egyptian god Thoth, the god of knowledge and wisdom. And just him, his scene was the bomb because to see a black man on a movie screen cast as a god, and Thoth is like one of the most powerful Egyptian gods. He's one of the most powerful. And to see his depiction of the god Thoth, I said if they had really done that movie the right way, they would have done that movie with all blacks. So one thing, I would make a movie about the Egyptian gods. I would go back at Chadwick Boseman. I go recast him as that same Egyptian god Thoth, and I'll go down the line casting Egyptian gods. The dude that played that gorilla, I put him in the movie. Pretty much, I go take all these black actors, right? And it was so live. And man, go watch this. I think it was like a 7-minute clip in that movie. Yes, the right way. I haven't seen Greener Pastures, but the god Thoth, like it was like they had the rest of these gods was white gods. That shit looked so stupid. And then when they went into Thoth's castle or palace or whatever, his living space, it was 1,000 of him. So Thoth, like he had recreated himself to like 1,000 different beings. So all his servants was him. He multiplied himself. And so they went in his chamber, they would start talking shit, and all of them pulled out knives. He say, "Hey, I'll number you." But it's the whole way they depicted that character was so cool. That's good for you, Bobby Norris. The Bible says, "Seek and you will find him." The Bible says, "Seek and you will find him." Like I say, I did that 10 years ago, and I was in a good space mentally. But everybody go through their own growth and development. But yeah, I was on fire for the Lord about 10 years ago. But things happen. I think the thing that happened, and my pastor told me, he said, if you go and work on that boat, you're gonna fall away from the church. And that's what happened. That's what happened. He was right. And while I was at the church, I had actually, I'm glad I thought about it, I actually had worked on a whole translation of the Bible, and I need to go and get that done because at the time I couldn't do it because what I did with the Bible, it would have cost too much money to print. I went to yeah, that's what I'm doing, Diesel. I'm doing my concepts and stuff over there, and shit. You never know, man. 1936 movie Yeah, man. Then I'm gonna tell you, I make me a movie theater. I make me a movie about Jesus, the life of Jesus. I go find me a black actor. Hell, maybe Michael B. Jordan. He about that age. Cause and you read the Urantia book. The Urantia book says Jesus was not a scrawny man. When you look at the Bible, you really look at images of Jesus. He's like this skinny white man that looked like one of the Bee Gees. They say Jesus was a carpenter. He worked with his hands. Jesus was not scrawny at all. He was not a scrawny, weak man. He was big, strong man who will beat your ass. Like I said, if Kimbo Slice was still alive, I would go to Kimbo and say, I want you to play Jesus in a movie. Yeah. A big strong black man like that. So I would go and get Jesus, and I get a big strong black man to play Jesus, and I get a whole bunch of big strong black men to play his disciples. And so if I did a movie about Jesus, the movie be all black. If I did a movie about Jesus, it'll look like Black Panther. And in the movie, you know what? And in the movie, let's say a movie about the life of Jesus, shit, we got special effects. Whenever you watch a movie about Jesus, they never show his miracles. What up, Big White? Cause like when I read I got me a Bible. I say we talking about the Bible now. Back now, I used to study the Bible. Study the Bible back to front. I read the Bible on back front, and then I read the Quran, and then I went from the Quran to Urantia book. So when you read them three books together, you get a whole different knowledge of what the Bible and stuff that happened. So I make a movie with all that stuff. Shit, I make a movie about Jesus. It'll be a trilogy. The same way you got these Marvel films, I make a movie about King David. I make a movie about Solomon. Which when you read the Urantia book, Urantia point out that King David and King Solomon they was corrupt. That's why Israel fell. King David was corrupt. And Solomon was too. King David was corrupt and he had remorse for what he did, but he still was corrupt. And then King Solomon, his punk ass was more corrupt because King Solomon grew up. King Solomon grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth, so he never could appreciate the struggle like his daddy did. What up, O.J. Simpson? And so, like I say, King Solomon had 800 wives. What you gonna do with 800 fucking wives? Shit, you barely can. A man could barely handle 8 wives, let alone 800. So I would do a movie just like these Marvel films, because you read the Bible. This for you too, Bobby Norris. A lot of folks go to church don't even read the fucking Bible. And I think that's part of me. Cause me, I'm a studious person. I like to read. No, we was really talking about what you do if I won the lottery. But Bobby, he got me on to talk all this. So I'm a studious person. So I read the Bible. I was reading the obscure books of the Bible. Well, you can learn how to do a lot of stuff. Shit, go watch Lord of the Rings. You had evil wizards. I'm not saying Solomon was evil. I don't think Solomon was a bad person, but he was corrupt. Shit, it's like when these men went to him, he say, "Hey, Solomon, hey man, your daddy rode our backs. Can you?" It was a people. It was a slave class of people. Solomon said, man, y'all, King David rode our backs. He said, Solomon, we coming to you because we want you to kind of give us a little relief. Solomon said, I'm going to go 10 times harder than my daddy did. So people, they hated his ass for that. I say Solomon, he did a lot of stuff the Bible told you, don't do this, don't. He did all that. Solomon was smart. He was snorting cocaine, and they were popping X pills. He was fucking hoes. He was doing all kind of shit he had no fucking business. That nigga had strippers in that motherfucker. He was on all kind of shit. They say Solomon was wise king. I wouldn't say he's wise. I say he had, God blessed him with a calculator for a brain. He blessed him with a calculator for a brain, but that nigga, he was a fucking idiot. Well, Dame D, we not finna do Bobby like that, cause he could have found the Lord today. Yeah, I do believe in God. I believe in a creator. Now a lot of shit in religion I don't. Like I said, when you get to the Right. I try. Yeah. I'm telling you what I think about stuff now. But if I had a movie studio, I would do movies like the Marvel films. You had all these. Man, Lamar is too stupid. Let me tell you about Lamar Wills. Charlemagne is a smart guy. Angela Yee's a smart girl. DJ Envy, all three of those are smart people. Lamar is an idiot. Lamar don't read. Lamar's stupid. Lamar is stupid. He wouldn't fit in the Breakfast Club. For one, he a coward, so he could never ask the question. Well, you don't know. You don't know, and these are nuts. God is everywhere at the same time. The Quran said that God is closer to you than your jugular vein. No, the Quran said that God is as far away as the furthest galaxy, and at the same time, He is closer to you as your jugular vein. Well, and DJ Envy and Angela, he dumb as hell, but they ain't as dumb as Lamar is. They ain't dumb as he is. And then Lamar's a fucking idiot and he's a fucking coward. So no. Who wanna hear this stupid ass nigga on Breakfast Club? For real. I hear that stupid ass shit all day long. Nigga dumb as hell. He a fucking idiot. But back to what I was saying. So I'll get my own studio. One of the movies I do, just like Marvel films did, I start kicking out these Bible movies, but I do them with all black people. And you got special effects and all this stuff. I use that stuff. So I do me I start beginning Adam and Eve, because the Urantia book says some interesting stuff. I ain't studied Charlemagne anyway. The Urantia book says some interesting stuff about Adam and Eve. Like it say that Adam and Eve in the Bible's like 9 feet tall. It say that Adam and Eve, they was telepaths. They was way superior than what a person today is. They were telepaths. They say Adam man, read the Urantia book. The Urantia book is a beast. Let Lamar run that sector. Well, that sector ain't about nothing. So anyway, it say that Adam and Eve could communicate over a 50-mile radius. 60-mile radius. They say they could communicate with each other without even talking. I believe that. So I think they said that Adam and Eve were like 9, 10 feet tall. They was giants basically. And when I said, man, when I start reading the Bible, I used to eat and drink the Bible. So I had Google. I go Google stuff. I don't know about that on cell phones, but I do believe that advanced technology exists back then. The Urantia book say so. Go back and read the Urantia book, brother. So it was talking about that, because it say that really Adam and Eve, they were sent here as the true humans, because at the Garden of Eden was a section off from the rest of the world and the rest of the primitive humans. Adam and Eve was supposed to come in and add their seed to what the human mix is. The Urantia book, spelled Urantia, Urantia. Now they call it Urantia book because they say that in the rest of the universe, the planet Earth is called Urantia. They say that's a true name of Earth. They say like the different angels, the different beings, the name of Earth is Urantia on a universal map. They say Earth is just a name that we call it. But they said Adam and Eve was way stronger than a regular person. They were like superhuman. They was telepathic. They could communicate, and that's something to think about. I believe that. So they say, so think about this. In the Urantia book, it said that Adam and Eve could. I might start doing these on the Urantia book on my Level 12 Genius channel. But they say that Adam and Eve could communicate. They didn't have cars back then. They say Adam and Eve could communicate over a 50-mile radius. So how can they get that far away from each other? I believe Adam and Eve could run that fast, run and walk that fast. So they could cover 50 miles like it ain't nothing. And so they say that Adam and Eve was supposed to come here and add their seed to what the human is. They say each planet in the universe start off with primitive peoples, and that when the courts of heaven decide that this planet ready to be upgraded, they'll send people like Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve really was a title. It was a title. Good. Let Cliff lead. Cliff ain't got nothing to talk about. So I'm gonna start doing the Urantia book. They say Adam and Eve was a title. It wasn't their name, was a title. It's an Adam or Eve coming populate this planet with seed. So over time, now in the Google they say Adam and Eve were like 16 feet tall. I like the Urantia say it was 9, but in the Bible they say that Adam and Eve were like 16 feet tall. Say each generation of people shrunk more and more, because they say that by the time we got to Moses like 12 feet tall. Moses like 12 feet tall. And then like I said, the primitive people wasn't as big as Adam and Eve. Yeah, YouTube, Urantia book. I started reading it. I don't know how I came across that book, but when I came across that book, it opened my mind up, and then it gave me the idea to do my own translation of the Bible. I was gonna call it the Epiphany Bible. And what I did, I read every verse of the Bible. So when you read the Bible through the New Testament, whenever Jesus started talking, their words are in red print. I might change the title of this video. I might go in the house and plug my phone up. But they say that but whenever you read the Bible, even in your Urantia book, whenever Jesus talked, the letters in the Bible turn red. It turned red. So I got the idea. My first Bible was a Jehovah's Witness Bible, and Bobby Norris is the one who really changed the conversation around. So we talking about it now. So my first Bible was a Jehovah's Witness Bible, and the Jehovah's Witnesses don't have no print. It's all black. I said, hold up. I said, this is a good idea. Well, who knows? Who knows? The Urantia book break all that stuff down. Man, fuck Lamar. He gonna cook DJ Echo. All he doing, Lamar a clown. Let Lamar cook whoever he want. Tell nigga go cook up a job application. So anyway, I say, you know what? What's my idea of the Bible like this? You got Jesus, when he taught, is red lettering in the Bible. What about whenever God talked? I said, I did the whole Bible. That's why I'm gonna get my laptop fixed. I don't mind telling you, because a lot of work. They will take it serious. It's all about the presentation, brother. It's that time. You can't think like that. People will take it serious. Do a good movie and do it with respect. Do it with respect for him and your people. And yeah, people would take it, especially if it's well done. It's well done. Do it top notch. So if you do a movie with Jesus, they showing all the feats of Jesus. Like Jesus did a lot of superhuman stuff in the Bible too. Like they had a thing when he wouldn't remember that story in the Bible where the guy was on a boat, and Jesus said, "Peace be still." I had a commentary Bible, and it said that and it said that one of the things that Jesus did was he was standing on top of a mountain. They say that mountain, from the mountain to the boat, was like by 15 miles away. Okay, so they broke it down. They broke that whole thing down. I might go and get it out my I might go and get it. They say they broke that whole thing down and showing that Jesus was not a man. So Jesus is like 10 or 15 miles away on top of a mountaintop meditating. Okay. The water, like they had a windstorm come up. All his disciples, they say, "Oh man, we gonna die." So it broke it down. It said, with Jesus, I'm trying to remember how I broke it down. It said Jesus, for one, to be 15 miles away and to be able to see something like as small as a boat offshore, that's not a human. So he could see that far away. And then it said when he heard the guys, "Oh, we gonna die." So it said that Jesus started walking. They said Jesus started walking. He covered 15 miles walking in almost no time. That's superhuman right there. and then it stopped the windstorm itself. Stuff like that. So what if you did a movie that could show that? Show Jesus 15, 20 miles away. He on top of a mountain. He could hear and see the people. He just started walking. He covered 15 miles, just like you walking across a room. And you got the special effects to do that. There's a lot of stuff in the Bible. They like they say in the Urantia book, they say that Jesus was never. They say Jesus wasn't resurrected. They say that when you leave this body, you take on a form called the Urantia form, which is almost like a hard light body. So your body is not physical. It's almost like hard light, So they said when Jesus was in the tomb, they say the angels came, and what they did, they dissolved his body. The angels, they dissolved his body. What they did, they sped his body. They put him in a time bubble. Okay, I don't really talk about stuff like that because a lot of niggas ignorant and they don't have the brain to even comprehend stuff like this. But Jesus was in that physical form. So the angels, they came. They said, "Look, we wanna." They had to ask permission first to do it to his body. So God said, "Yeah, go ahead." They put his body in a time bubble, speeded his body up to where it dissolved. So imagine somebody put something in a time bubble and sped up time over millions of years. That body turned to dust. So that's why when they came to find him, he wasn't there. It ain't no proof. Hey, Mr. Charlie, I'm gonna put you out of here because I'm tired of your dumb ass. Anybody stalking that bitch ass nigga? Shut up, hoe. So that's why I see, and I'm talking about this stuff. But a lot of y'all niggas want to come here and make jokes and stupid ass shit. I got time to play with y'all bitch ass niggas. That's why I did it at Level 12 channel, and I'm gonna start doing more of that. Cause there's people who want to hear stuff like that. But they say they put him in a time bubble, dissolved his body, and he took on a Urantia form. Go Google Urantia form body. It's basically like a light. I'm gonna tell you a good example. That movie Cocoon. You saw those aliens? Those aliens in Cocoon, they could take on human bodies, but they didn't recognize him. And the one like Mary's sister, I forgot, Martha. He spoke to Martha, and then Martha, she was looking right at him. And she didn't recognize him because he was in a whole different body. But when he started talking, she said, "I know that voice." What up, kitty cat? She said, "I know that voice," because he was in a different body. And in the Urantia book, it say that when you leave this earth, when you die, you take on a new form. You don't have this body. It's like even in the Bible, when Abraham and his wife, they met Jesus. He was in the form of an angel. It was Jesus, I think. And they tried to, it was some angels. And he told them to come in and eat. And the angel said, I don't eat what you eat. I don't eat what you eat. You don't, the food you eat, I can't eat that. Well, it is what it is. So they were like, now they're like, look, I don't eat that. I can't eat that. I'm gonna start doing these things on the level 12. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up. I'm glad you brought him on Edward Hill. Back to what I was saying. So I don't mind telling because there's a lot of work involved. It took me almost a year to first do it. But let me move the microphones. Y'all say it's too close. And it's all good. Anybody studying these niggas. So and I did a Bible translation and I got it in my old laptop, and I'm glad I thought about it. I'm gonna get my laptop fixed and pull it out. But I did a whole Bible translation. So when you open the first book and it said in the beginning, God said, "Let there be light." So when you read in the New Testament, when you see "let there be light," there's purple letters. So whenever God started talking, it's purple letters. So all through the Bible, Old, New Testament, whenever God talks, it's purple letters. Okay. When the angels speak, when the ain't nothing behind me. So when the angels start speaking, it's gold lettering. And then whenever Jesus speaks, it's red letters. And that right there is a good teaching tool. I tried to get that published back about 10 years ago. It's by the colorblind and tough luck. I mean, you got the Bibles right now with red letters in it right now. If you colorblind, you can't read it. So it's tough luck if you colorblind. And you see how people around here want to red letters mean Jesus. Red letters mean Jesus, Jesus for the blood, and I had that too because I say because in the Bible, all right, red letters is Jesus. Okay, God is over Jesus, so I gave him purple letters because purple is the color. Purple is the color royalty, so that's why I gave Jesus. That's why I gave God purple letters, and so angels represent fire, so I gave him gold letters, and the devil's an angel. And I gave him gold letters, but I gave him a different. His letters will be look different than what I read the whole Bible multiple times. So by the devil's also an angel. He's just a fallen angel. So whenever the devil and demons speak, kitty cats stop. So what up, water. So whenever the devil speaks or angels speak, I got his letters in gold. And then like, but you could tell the difference between the devil and another angel, because the devil's his letters are they slanted, they slanted italics. So like when you read the story of Lot and in the city, when them two angels came, I'm gonna stop reading the comment because y'all on that bullshit. So when the two angels came to stay with Lot's family, and the people in the street like, hey man, we seen those men, and don't forget the angels. When the angels take on human form, they are very beautiful. So you had all these men in the city. They saw these angels show up, and they said, "Man, we want to fuck them." And they was outside. They was outside. They were like, "Look here, man, send them dudes outside. We want to run a train on them. We want to run a train on them niggas." And so when you put the proper colors. When you put it, man, look, I'm finna ignore the chat right now. I'm gonna ignore the chat. So if you say something to me and I'm not ignoring you, so when them guys would say, hey, send them outside, and the man was like, hey, and the angel said, we pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, the angel said, we got this. So when you read, hey, slasher man, fuck you. So the angel said, look here, don't worry, we got this. So when you read it in gold letters, you know these angels saying, we got this. And they made all the men go blind. So when you take the Bible and you put the proper colors in it, man, the Bible come alive. It make a person who wouldn't read the Bible read the Bible. And like a lot of people don't realize, Jesus. No, this is my own research I did 10 years ago. That's why I said I'm a level 12 genius, because I'm way beyond him. I'm way beyond y'all dumbass niggas over here. So, like in the Old Testament, a lot of people don't know, Jesus was in the Old Testament. Like when you read this story of I forgot, let me see the name of that I forgot the name of that prophet. But this prophet, I forgot, Balaam and the donkey. Balaam and the donkey. So when that donkey started talking, I put that donkey's words in gold. Because like people don't realize it's not the donkey talking, that's the donkey being given the gift of getting the power of speech by God. So, well, I forgot what color it might have been purple. I might have been purple. Where the donkey he would speak. The donkey said, I can't do this. So I say gold because, like I say, it wasn't God talking. It wasn't Jesus talking. So I gave the donkey the colors of gold. Maybe it's an angel. So I gave the donkey his letters. Right, he was a vessel. I gave it. So when you read the book, when the donkey starts speaking, the letters be gold. The donkey's like, look, I can't do that. And you don't have, man, look, Philly all day, you out of here, bro. Faggot ass. Anyway. So in that angel, the angel that was standing in front of Balaam, with the flaming sword. I know that's why I put him out of here. That's Monty. I don't care about what he's saying. He don't have my daughter's phone number. But I just don't want his punk ass over here. Fuck out of here, bitch. And that would kill me. People say, "Hey, Mr. Charlie, I'm about tired of you too, cause you ain't nothing but another, cause you ain't nothing but a fucking troll for Uncle Nutrag, bitch ass nigga. I'm about ready to put your ass out here for you out here for 5 minutes. I'm just tired. I can't stand you anyway. You a bitch. So you take you a 5 minute break, pussy. Anyway, so like I said, that ain't that what up, LC Smith? So in the story with Balaam and the donkey, it says the angel standing in front of him, but when you read the text, that wasn't no angel, that was Jesus. Jesus sitting there with a sword ready to chop a nigga in half. I did do the book of Enoch. I did. And then and I mean I said I put in work on that Bible for about a year, and I had the whole transcript. I went to different color. Slasher, man, you out of here too, man. Fuck, get your faggot ass out of here for good, bitch. You ain't got no purpose over here, pussy. Bitch ass nigga. I read all them books. I read the book of Enoch. I read the fucking I read the book of I read the book of I got bad memory right now. Judas. I read the book of Judas. I read the book of Thomas. I read the book of shit. It's a bunch of books. The book of Judas was real interesting. If you want to know, I'll get on that in a minute. Yeah, Slasher man is out of here for good. Fuck that pussy ass nigga. So anyway, in the Old Testament, that story with Balaam and the donkey wouldn't pass because the angel was standing there with a sword. And the angel, I don't think the angel was gonna cut the donkey at all, because the donkey is just an animal. But a lot of people, animals can see stuff, and they have a lot of insight that people don't have. That's why, like during earthquakes and hurricanes, an animal will get the fuck out the way. During tsunamis, the animals will leave. All the animals leaving before a tsunami hit. If an animal not on a leash, yeah, like kids, so that donkey saw that. So that's how I say it. I said that angel, that was Jesus, because the angel said, "Look, because God sent angels. The angel didn't say I was sent here. The angel said I came." What up, Mr. Macmillan? You right, Brandon. That's why I say on my level 12 channel, I'm gonna start doing these stories. I'm gonna start doing these videos, and that right, that might be my $1 million come up on the level 12, breaking down the Urantia book and Bible stuff. And then I might be able to have that money to do my Bible translation, Epiphany Bible. So so imagine you reading the Bible, and now you reading the story of Balaam and the donkey, and now this angel started talking in his red letters. So you reading the Bible, that's Jesus. That's not no angel. That's Jesus talking. And Jesus pretty much, and I say it's Jesus because of the way he was talking. The angel said, "Look, I was sent here to tell you this." No, the angel said, "I came." So you say I came here, that means you came on your own will. And then the angel said, "Listen here." And the angel pretty much, in so many words, the angel said, "Look, you gonna say what I tell you to say." He didn't say, because whenever an angel come and then they sent by God, the angel say, "Look, thus says the Lord, that God said this. God sent me to tell you this and tell you that." He said, "No, I came here, like I came on my own, and I'm gonna tell you what to say. And if you say anything other than what I tell you, I'm gonna chop your ass up." And that's so many as in paraphrase. That's Jesus talking to him. That's Jesus. And Jesus was also at the wall of Jericho in the book of, I think, Joshua chapter 5. And okay, I need to know it. I need to know. I need to know this comment section, because y'all be fucking with me. So I'm gonna roll it down where it's old shit. I can't see none of y'all comments right now. So anyway, the angel in the book of Joshua, that was Jesus when they broke the wall of Jericho. When Jericho was walking back and forth, he turned around and said, "This big old dude with a sword." It was an angel, and he asked him. He said, "Who are you?" He said, I'm the captain of the army of the Lord. In the Bible, captain is a king because they called David the captain of Israel. He said, I'm the captain of the army of the Lord. So he said, I'm the king. So that was Jesus. Jesus was the captain of the army of the Lord. And he said, who? He said, well, are you here or are you for or against? He said, neither one. He said, but I'm gonna tell you what to do though. Do this and you'll win. And then Joshua fell at his feet and started worshiping. And I said, you know what? That's Jesus. Because in the Bible, if you fall at your feet and try to worship an angel, he won't let you. In the book of Revelations 2 and 10, who was this? Who had these visions, revelations? I think it was James wrote the book of Revelation. But he was having a prophecy or a premonition, and the angel showed him some stuff that's gonna happen thousands of years in the future. That's our time now. And James went to go and fall on his knees to this angel. The angel said, don't do that. He said, don't do that, my brother. The angel called him my brother. Don't do that, my brother. He said, me and you the same. He said, I'm a servant just like you. Don't worship me. And it was like at least 3 times in the Bible where a person went to bow down to an angel. The angel tell him, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not bow down. Don't worship me. So in the wall of Jericho, when he tried to worship that angel, the angel let him do it. That was Jesus. So you reading the Bible, the Old Testament, in the book of Joshua, and you see red letters, you say, damn, that was Jesus. Because people think that people get Jesus confused. Jesus came to earth as a baby, but Jesus always was. In the book of Genesis say, in the beginning, he always was. So what happened, Jesus was left. He left the government of heaven. Heaven is a government. He left the government of heaven, come to earth, and he took on a child form. But before that, Jesus always was in the earth. He was always in the universe working. And several times in the Old Testament where Jesus would show up and talk to people. But people didn't know that. So I said, well, damn, I said, this never been done. And I remember I had showed it to my I had showed do I believe in the YouTube witches? No. Jado, it might be all fairy tales, but it's a book of literature. It's a book of literature. Comic books is fairy tales, but hey, people read it. I wore that shitty shirt because I wanted to. I was missing home. Okay. They don't have water up here in Dallas, so I feel like I was missing home. So I put on the shirt with anchors, with ship anchors on it. This thing, Mr. Charlie, you wouldn't hurt my feelings, but you an idiot though. I just don't feel like playing with an idiot right now. And my phone might go dead. Like I say, it's about time me a new phone because my like I say my phone battery it'll charge real slow. So it's probably time for a new phone. I think it might be. Why is God a single parent? Let me tell you what the Bible say about. Let me tell you what the Quran say about that. My phone is on charge. It's plugged in the wall. If my phone go dead, I'm gonna re-up tonight. This is what the Quran say about God. It say if God was Jesus' father, who was his mother? The Urantia book break down what Jesus is, how he is, and it break down the human. This is the best way I can explain to you. This what make up a man. Look at your cell phone. Your cell phone is a physical thing. It's a physical thing, okay? That's the body. Okay? Your spirit is a common thing. So when you say spirit, your network. So let's say you on T-Mobile. So now you got a cell phone, that's the body. T-Mobile is the spirit. I don't know what version of Android I got. So T-Mobile is the spirit. Everybody has the same spirit. Mind and spirit is all common. Mike, I'm ignoring you because you ain't saying nothing, nigga. Yeah, Beasley a fag. Beasley is a fag. Straight up fact, Beasley is a fact. Straight up fact. Let me tell you about this faggot ass nigga named Ted. Nigga never worked. Whenever he needed bread, he would hit the streets and give a young nigga a head. Times got hard, Beasley couldn't get his crack. So the nigga started doing shit like trying to pull a jacks. He ran up in a nigga house. The nigga was home. The nigga punched him in his fucking mouth. They stumped Beasley old ass out. They called his fucking cops. He was screaming out, "Y'all please help me. They gonna kill me." The cops said, "We on the way, Beasley. You feel me?" When the cops got to Beasley, he said, "Thank you, sir." They said, "Get your ass in this fucking car, bitch." He did motherfucking 5 years in a pen. Beasley is a fact. Straight up fact. Beasley is a fact. That was at the top of the head. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, okay, you take a phone. You got a phone. I'm gonna cut off. I'm gonna cut off my fucking message because y'all niggas ain't shit. So you take your body. The body is your physical is the physical worthless. If you're not connected to a network, your cell phone is worthless. So okay, so now you got 2 out of 3 parts that you need to make a man. But guess what? You need that SIM card. You need that SIM card. So you hook to T-Mobile. Well, I'm gonna get me a new phone. So fuck it. So you hook to T-Mobile. You got a phone that's hooked to T-Mobile, and you got a SIM card. That's your phone number. That's all your private information. That's your soul. Your soul is your SIM card. So this is how the Urantia book broke down Jesus. Jesus had a mama and a daddy. Joseph was his daddy, his real daddy. Joseph stuck his dick inside of Mary and got her pregnant. She had a baby. So when Jesus hit the age of six is when they say they call it a thought adjuster in your mind, when your real thought adjuster take over and you start performing responsible decisions. Okay, at the age of 5, they put a new SIM card in Jesus. They put a new SIM card and connected him to a higher realm. That's why Jesus had real self-awareness. So Mary and Joseph was his mom and dad. That's how he got his body. He got his mom. He got his body from his mom and daddy. Everybody has a spirit. Even retarded people have a spirit, but everybody got their own soul. That's why in the mind, in mind is the same thing too. Well, lady boy, get up out of here, bro. Exactly, diesel nuts. So Joseph and Mary was Jesus' mom and daddy. That was his real mom and daddy. Everybody got a spirit. Even animals have spirit. Spirit come from God. So, like I say, your phone. Let's say you got a phone and your phone hooked to the T-Mobile, but you didn't pay your bill. Your phone is useless because your phone don't have a soul. The soul is your SIM card. That's just the soul of the phone. The soul. People know if I dial your number, your phone gonna ring. So I'm trying to dumb it down. This is the way I understood it when I read it. So I just broke it to the cell phone thing. So um Monty, his body got AIDS. So when Jesus hit the age of 5, 6 years old, they gave him a SIM card that was divine. It was divine. I mean, the Urantia book break all that stuff down. It break all that. I mean, the way it break it down, and it break it down in terms that a thinking person can accept. My phone's still going dead, so I'm gonna have to let it charge. But if y'all want to, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna come back and talk about it. I'm gonna start doing on my level 12 Genius channel. Start doing Urantia books, breaking down what this, and that is. But But like I say, I would do movies like that, and I would, like I say, I would do movies about that. Yeah, God would confuse your enemies. Exactly. They call me, do my thing off, but I'm gonna come back.